All right, so these guys sitting in his truck grousing about some topic or another kind of get on my nerves, but I feel like this has to be said because no one is saying it. There's an ammo shortage. It's insane. There's no ammunition at any retailer that I can find in my state. No 9mm, there's no 45, there's no 380, there's no 22 mag, there's no 22 long rifle. I can't even get 20 gauge slugs. So in order to end this crisis, there's one thing that's going to have to be done, and that's prices have to go up. Retailers and manufacturers have to raise their prices. I know gun owners, you don't want to hear that. You don't want to hear that you might have to pay double or triple for a box of shells, but if we don't raise prices immediately, market forces aren't going to work to change the supply problem. Right now we have a supply problem. You know, you got to think about the margins that the people selling it are making on it. What are the margins that people who are producing it are making on it? So if I'm buying it at the gun shop in my city for $22, you know, I don't know what they paid for it. They probably paid $15 for it, you know, at least. So that means that the producer of it is only making $15 per box. And you know, and they've got costs involved in producing it and manufacturing it and shipping it and all that kind of stuff. So if the price was $50, then the margins that both the retailer and the manufacturer are making would be higher. Okay, so if I'm looking at getting into the ammo market, which I've thought about because of the shortage, and I go, okay, I can sell a box for $22, or you know, 9mm for $30 or whatever. You know, I'm looking at the margin I can make. Well, I've got to make a factory, and I've got to, you know, get supplies, and I've got to, you know, find somebody who can produce shell casings, and I got to find somebody who can produce powder, and I got to find somebody to produce each of the components, and I got to find the machines. And for the margins that are available, it's not very good. It's not very attractive business to get into. But if it was twice as much, if I could make, you know, if I could make $40 a box, well, you know, now we're talking. And so, you know, if you raise the price, not just on the retail end, not just, you know, getting it from whatever supplier you can get it from and then price gouging the customers, but if you could actually get a reliable production facility running, producing ammunition, and the supply chain is charging the retail outfit or charging the manufacturer more money for the components, and the manufacturer is charging the retailer more money for the finished goods, and the retailer is charging the customer more for the product, then that makes it so much more attractive for new manufacturers to get into the business. It makes it more attractive for the current manufacturers to build new factories or to ramp up production or start a third shift or whatever. So then what happens for the consumer? Well, the prices are higher and everyone hates that. And I totally get that. I don't want to pay more for it. But if there's more people producing the product, there's more companies. You'd see so many new brands. If the price doubled, you'd see so many new brands flood the market. You'd see so many more variations from current manufacturers hit the market. If their supplies required to manufacture things were limited and they're having a hard time getting those products, you'd see new innovations as people figured out, you know, new ways to produce things or new materials to use, okay? And all those things would lead to the supply of the finished good being increased and shortages reduced, okay? That's how capitalism works. That's how the market works. And if we just say, okay, each customer can only buy one box or two boxes when they come in, that's never going to change. That's not allowing the market forces to work. It's erasing everything that's beautiful about our market-based system. Because yes, we would have higher prices, but once those prices got high and the market got flooded with all these new manufacturers producing ammunition, and now there's no shortage, and now there's more supply than there is demand, guess what happens? Oh my God, the price goes down. The price goes down because those people who are flooding the market now with the product that we said we wanted, they're now going to have to compete with each other because now they've got to stand out. So they've got to either increase their quality or drop their price, or some combination of the two, and that's better for the consumer. So this situation where we don't let the prices expand is actually hurting us in the long run. If we don't let prices get high, they're never going to go back down because the supply is never going to reach a point where it actually meets the demand. Okay? So raise your prices. You're killing us. Capitalism works. Get out of the way. Raise your prices.